There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have to talk. You guys are doing good on volume. You guys talk pretty good volume, so don't worry about talking any louder or anything.
We're kind of loud.
Yeah, just a bit.
I've got a Jason on the stool. Here we go.
Okay. All right, so the first thing I need you guys to do, I need you to, the whole time, talk to me. Don't talk to the camera. Just talk to me. Unless you want to make like an impact point, like get her done or something like that. I don't know, whatever you want to say.
Get her done. Love it.
But just going to have a conversation with me. The first thing I need you to do is say your full name, or like, you know, Zach Mitchell, whatever. You don't have to say your middle name or anything
I'm
if
Big
you
Daddy
want.
Z.
No. And then I'll ask for nicknames in a second. And then also how old you are and how long you've attended school at Howe. So go for
Ooh,
it.
that's a bit confusing for me because, like, I was here from kindergarten to 8th grade, and I left the 8th grade year, and I came back, what was it, 10th grade?
Yeah, sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. I always
Sophomore
forget
year.
that. Yeah, so sophomore, and now I'm here. So, like, does that
Just
count?
say kindergarten.
Kindergarten?
Yeah, kindergarten. So like on the first time you came here.
First time I came here?
Yeah.
I was here in kindergarten as
Okay,
well.
so full name, how old you are, and when you started coming here.
All right, so we start with me, or
Go for it.
are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no red light. You're lying to me.
I lied.
All right. Well, I'm Zach Mitchell. I'm 18. I've been here since kindergarten. I'm still here. Hopefully, I'll graduate. Hopefully. You want to introduce yourself now?
Yeah, I'm John McDonough. I've been here since kindergarten. I am 19 years old. Yeah.
All right, so we got 2 kindergartners. Very nice.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's your guys' thoughts on Howe as a town in general?
How
It's
is it?
small. Very small.
Yeah. Howe is small, but there's a lot of great people in Howe. There's a lot of good memories in here.
Family-owned businesses. That's
Yeah,
really
everybody
nice.
seems to know everybody. It's really nice.
Really miss Huck's. Great catfish.
Don't do that. It's too loud. Anyways, okay, so tell me, what is your guys' first memory at school? Like in kindergarten, what's the first thing you remember?
The first thing I remember is walking in and my dad making fun of me for standing straight.
Hold on a second.
That sounds like your dad.
Yeah. That was my dad.
What's my first memory? I was bawling my eyes out when I first got to kindergarten.
Serious?
Kid you not, I did not want to go to kindergarten. And like, I was just sitting there like, my dad pushed me in there. I'm just crying. I'm like, I don't want to go. I want to stay home.
All right, what about you, Zach?
Well, my first memory was I was pretty much bawling my eyes out when I first stepped through the doors because I was so used to sitting at the house and playing on my Nintendo and whatnot. So I came into the school crying. So let's hope I don't come out crying.
That away. Good motivation. Okay, so tell me some of your memories or thoughts you have from elementary school. You mentioned snack time. Tell me about snack time.
My favorite time. Well, what'd they have for snack time? Wasn't it like cookies and sandwiches?
It was small stuff, little
fun.
hand stuff. It was really easy to eat, you know.
I don't know why, but like the stuff they used to clean off, like sanitize the desk. Every time I smell that stuff, I think back to snack time. And
Yeah.
I used to work around a place where you have to sanitize all the tables before people could eat. Every time it's just snack time from kindergarten.
Tell me about, do you guys remember nap time?
Nap time? I do remember nap time. That was my favorite time, I think. I really liked to nap.
Yeah, I never slept. I just kind of laid there with my eyes closed, hoping I wouldn't get in trouble for not sleeping.
I did that 90% of the time too, but for some reason it just felt relaxing.
It was very
good.
relaxing.
Tell me about your experience with Coach Simmons.
Coach Simmons was probably like the best inspiration for anything ever. I love that guy to death. Like honestly, he means a lot to me. And as far as growing up, I still have the note that he gave us whenever we moved on.
Yeah, I don't have that. I keep track of things horribly, but I do remember he was a very nice guy, like always just motivational, really stern, but not like threatening. It was more of just I know what I'm doing, but I still respect you guys, and something like that.
Right.
Now, were you guys H students or Czech students?
I was H student. I was an H student. I always got H's.
Oh, I don't remember, honestly. Now, when you're talking about H's and checks, what is that?
You don't remember?
You don't remember H and
You
Czechs?
don't remember H's and checks, man?
I remember you'd get those little white H's when you did good.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what
checks were just the regulars, you know. You got checks and I don't know.
You were
Oh.
bad.
Yeah,
Checks were bad.
Oh,
were
now it's coming back. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, I was a check student. No, I wasn't really check or H. It was just kind of,
You were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's see. Tell me about. Do you guys do Rocket Club in 4th grade?
I didn't do Rocket Club. I
Yes.
wanted to so bad, but didn't have the money.
I think mine blew up. I don't even think it made it off the ground. I think it just exploded.
Nice. Tell me your experience of. Let me think of something. Field trips or things we did in elementary school. Do you remember any of that?
Okay, I remember field trips. Every time we took a field trip, I didn't look forward to the field trip. I looked forward to the ride there because I could just listen to music. And back then, I packed for survival when I went on field trips. I mean, I had a backpack. I had food, CD players, Game Boys. I mean, you name it, I had it. Drawing books. I don't draw, and I just took it with me.
I remember a specific field trip. It was we went to the zoo. We went to the zoo and was hanging out with Austin and John Grant.
Oh God.
They were there, and John Grant made a gorilla really mad, and the gorilla tried to kill us. For real, it was hilarious.
Do you guys remember the pumpkin patch field trip?
I don't remember that one, honestly. I mean, I remember that I went, but I don't remember anything specific about it.
By the name, I'm guessing there were pumpkins, and I'm pretty sure there was a patch of them.
Dude, you're a smart man.
That's it.
Let's see. Any other memories, experiences, thoughts about elementary school?
Elementary.
Nothing about elementary.
Freeze tag was fun. I was slow, but
Tell me about recess.
Recess? I used to try to compete with Zach Hill in races and stuff. And there was one point where I actually did beat him, but it didn't really satisfy me.
Wait, fourth grade's still elementary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of lost it. Yeah, I used to go to elementary. I used to go to elementary school, and when I went to recess, if I could, it was fun. But most of the time, I found myself sitting it out or going, what was it, Skipworth?
Skipworth's class.
Oh, she used to, every time you go in there,
Yeah.
and she'd make you write that paragraph of,
And
I
the
am a
room-
bad kid. I will never do this again. Next day, I am still a bad kid. I will never, next day, I don't know what I'm doing here.
I remember it was freezing cold in that class, and it was
Oh
always
my gosh,
it was
yeah.
always homework that I had to do. I always had to make up homework in there.
Yeah, she just made me write that thing because
It was cold.
I didn't
in
do
there.
homework.
It was cold.
Any closing, if you could sum up elementary school in just a couple of words, what would you say?
Yeah,
Eh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's about all I got for elementary school because
I miss it.
I don't remember a lot.
I miss it. I can say that.
I don't remember a lot.
I was a funny kid. I love that. Still funny, just more mature comedy. Wink, wink.
All right, tell me about middle school.
Hated it. I'm done.
I wasn't a big fan of middle school either, but it was cool. Just
It was
middle
at that
school, I
point,
guess.
it was between elementary and high school, obviously. But people in middle school used to think they were all big and they were as good as the high schoolers.
pretty much. Of
course-
I got picked on a lot because I was the smallest kid.
Yeah,
but
I did
it's
too,
cool.
but I was fat. They picked on that a lot. Now I just love it. That's the second time I've patted that.
Tell me about being a 5th grader. Did you guys feel small, or were you guys scared, or changing schedules and stuff, you know?
No, it didn't bother me any at all, really.
I just-
5th grade was just
It's like, okay,
It
new
was
building, still a class. We're moving around. Why are we moving around? I can't get anything done.
exactly.
What was it? I think it was Miss Holly was my homeroom.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember much of homeroom. I
She
remember
was science.
Frieza or
Freeze.
Freeze.
Miss Freeze.
Yeah, Miss Freeze.
She was my homeroom teacher.
I choked on a cap to a pen once in there, red pen cap, just chewing on it. Went down my throat, felt it. Finally flew out. I thought I was gonna die. That was scary.
I can just see you just like choking on that.
That's it. We broke it.
You broke Jason.
All right. Let me see. Tell me about I don't know, medieval times, 6th grade.
Medieval times in 6th grade.
Did I even go to that? Yes, got a good one for you. Okay, so I think was it the 6th graders and the 5th graders? Because I'm pretty sure it was.
Remember the entire thing.
Somebody went,
I remember
and we
some-
got one of those cups that you get at the little bar, and it's got the
Yes.
margarita in it.
Yeah.
I was drinking it, and me being the classic middle schooler.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, it was non-alcoholic. Let's get that straight. I was sitting there like, yeah, this is some good margarita. I went up to tap somebody's glass like kind of like, a toast, and I hit it, and mine stayed perfectly intact, but I'm pretty sure it was Tyler Nicholson or somebody's. Shattered. You remember?
No.
Shattered and
I
went
wasn't
all
there.
over the floor. And he was just like, you broke my cup. And I was like, I'm going to get out of here now.
Later.
I remember the shatter. There was so many of those things broken that day.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about who's your favorite teacher from middle school?
Ooh, that's a hard one, honestly.
We can have favorites from middle school.
Mr. Smith. I like Mr. Smith a lot. He was sarcastically funny.
I think I had a dream he kidnapped me once.
Sounds like Mr. Smith.
Who was my favorite teacher? What's her name? Phyllis or something like that?
That was her first name.
Phyllis.
Gudgel?
Grudgel, there you go, yeah. She was a pretty cool teacher. She was nice, a little
Gudgel.
strict, but...
That's right. I remember her, but I don't remember.
Let's see. Tell me about 8th grade recognition, 8th grade bash.
I was not there. I had left at...
I didn't
Okay.
go to
Yeah.
8th grade recognition either.
Then we won't talk about it.
All
Okay,
right.
if you could sum up middle school in a couple words, what would you say?
Sucked.
Yeah, I really didn't like it either. There wasn't that many good times as much as
It was
high
just one of those
school or
times where you
anything like
just...
that.
It was one of those things where you just like, I want to get this over with. Let's go to high school. Lo and
Right.
behold, here we are.
All right, so talking about high school, tell me about your high school experience. What is high school to you?
High school, the first day I walked into high school, I was like, yeah, I know all these people and I get to have fun. I get to, do this, and this. Wasn't quite what I was expecting whenever I came into high school, but nevertheless, it's better than middle school.
Think of National Lampoons, that movie series. What? You remember National Lampoons, a movie series of like the Christmas one where everything goes wrong?
Mm-mm.
Well, not everything went wrong, but it's just so much stuff has happened in the most hilarious way that it's turned a professional high school experience into this classic high school experience, if you will, like any high school typical movie.
Like Grease or something?
No, not like Grease. That's
About to
more.
say, 'cause that's the only one I remember
We don't
about high
really.
school.
I can't recall a time where we've all started singing in the hallways.
But come on.
I mean, if you want to, I got an idea for tomorrow, but
Good.
Tell me about let's see. I don't know. Tell me about break.
Break's nice.
it
Break
was when we didn't get it taken away.
Yeah, we get it taken away a lot because, people don't like to do what they're told.
Can we talk about what happened with Mr. Martin and the intercom?
No.
You can talk about it, but it's not going in the documentary. But I'm gonna give you a copy of your interview.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Well, some choice words were said
And it was funny.
that were referencing South Park.
South Park.
Great South Park memories.
Mr. Martin, you finished the rest.
Everyone who was there knows, and a lot of people were there.
A
The whole
lot.
school was there.
Yeah.
If you weren't sick,
We were
there was.
juniors, right?
Yeah, we were
Juniors.
juniors. Because
Juniors last year.
I remember immediately after that happened, intercom, dude, teachers, you need to check your phone.
What's bad is I was in the class when they did it. I was in the class when they did it. I was nowhere near him, but I sat there.
And you watched.
Yeah, I watched, and I was just like,
I'm out.
Getting
I'm
outta
done.
here.
I am not in this.
I'm done.
Yeah, that was funny. Anyways, tell me about tell me some more stories or memories from high school.
Does it have to be during high school time, or can it be, like outside of high school?
I want to focus it around school. So
Dang
that's
it,
what relates
'cause I
to
have
school.
a good one about getting kicked out of a country club.
Yeah, I can't use
The
that.
ice cream bird. Have I ever told you about that one?
Yes.
Can I tell you about it?
Sure.
All right. So
Hey, hold on. Let me start a new segment real quick.
here we go. I get my own segment.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so I'm in Oklahoma. This isn't in Texas. I probably would have got arrested. But I'm in Oklahoma with a bunch of my friends. We're driving my old Firebird. I'm driving. I've got a huge guy in the passenger seat and a couple people in the back.
Who was the huge guy?
Do what?
Who was the huge guy?
Jeff Davis.
Jeff Davis.
Anyways,
So many stories.
Yeah, but we got this. We're driving around the gated community, and there's a Schwann's truck. You know, the guy who gives out ice cream and stuff. We pull up. Hey, you got any ice cream? Yeah. Can we buy some? Sure. Hands us catalog. We're looking for 5 minutes. He comes back to the car. So y'all figure out what you want? Yeah, we'll take some ice cream sandwiches. Buy them. We're sitting there eating them. And I didn't know, I'm not a big fan of the crunchy ice cream sandwiches like I like
Yeah,
the softer type
Like the
ones.
Bluebell one.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, so I'm like, how are we going to get rid of these? Because about 30 minutes into driving around, they start to melt. Somebody gets this bright idea. Let me see your little auxiliary cord, to plug in your phone to the radio. Plug it in. Turn the radio up. My friend Jeff leaning out the window, ice cream, get your ice cream. Just yelling it. And I remember, because this still haunts me, these kids came running out of their house hearing the music, saw our car and turned around and ran off. And they seen it with this disappointed look on their face. Well, after we get done having our fun, yeah, I got lost in there and I almost got shot by some people at this dead end. But after we got done having our fun, we went back to my friend's house. His mom had got a call from the front gate saying that if my car's not up there for me to leave, in the next 5 minutes they're calling the cops. Everyone bails out. And I have to go, and they give you a little visitor's pass when you come in the gated community. So I get to the gate. No, it gets better. I get up there in my car, loud as can be, so they hear me coming. And I stop at the mailbox. You're supposed to put it back in. It won't go in. I'm sitting there trying to shove it in. Go. Person come walking out, and they're like, they said a bunch of stuff like, we got reports of reckless driving. I'm not a reckless driver most of the time, but I wasn't doing it that time. And they said, it would be a really good idea if you didn't come back here for a while. And I didn't. Wink, wink. Let's just say they had my car on file, but not my stepdad's truck.
Yeah, the, what was it, the...
Ford F-150?
No, the 87 Camaro.
Oh, yeah. They said that they got reports of an 87 Pontiac Camaro.
There's no such thing as a Pontiac Camaro.
There is now.
So let's tell me your guys' thoughts on graduation.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited about it. Honestly, high school's been great. I'm ready to get out.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, except, I mean, how do I say this? It's kind of bittersweet, like everybody says, but it's more of the feeling that once we all get up on that stage, get everything, and then we're all going to throw our hats in the air, I mean, it's basically like once those hats hit the ground, that's it. I mean, high school's over, and we're all going to go about our lives. You know, back in like the 80s, there was no Facebook and all that to keep in touch, but I mean, still, people are going to be busy. Some people will deactivate their Facebooks and get rid of everything, and then people are going to lose contact, and that whole small town close feeling is just going to go away, and it won't really come back until like, what, 10-year reunion?
I don't know when they do reunions here.
Yeah, I don't either, but I
I
hope.
don't even think Hal does a reunion.
I'll be driving a Lamborghini. Either way, I'll rent it. I don't care.
I'm senior class president. We're gonna have reunions. I think we're having 5, and then every 10 years after that. So 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 kind of thing.
I probably
We're
won't
gonna have the 5 because everyone always wants to see like right after, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm not
how did college go?
How you doing?
Hey, good looking. I'm still single. But yeah. So
Okay, you can stop imitating me now.
all right. Let me see. Okay, if you see this video in 10, 20 years from now, and you're watching your interview, tell yourself something from your past self. Look into the camera and tell yourself some sort of words.
Dude, you better be rich. That's all I got to say. Because if you're not rich within the next 10 or 20 years, well, I don't know how to lead up from that. I can't tell myself like what I'll do. You're gonna go get rich one way or another. Make it big. Do something. I don't care. Don't sit on the couch. Don't be playing Xbox 1800, whatever they're gonna have back then. from then, whatever. I don't see. We need to get better than this, Zach. Continue.
Pie. But no, for real, if you're fat, I'm gonna kill you.
Sounds good. All right. Any other additional statements, comments, thoughts, memories, words, anything you want to say that you think would be beneficial for this documentary?
Beneficial to the documentary.
Yeah.
How high school? It's been a blast. I love you guys. I'm out.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much.